Hi, so today I'm going to show you guys how to do what I usually do for my makeup for work. And I usually start out with e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. It's kind of like a purple bottle. And I just usually use the back of my hand. I do about 2 pumps, and it is purple. And then I wet my beauty blender. My beauty blender is not moist. And you just take little bits and just dab it. And I'm going to use the mirror right here. And you want to get your whole face. And that's just the primer. Then what I usually take is, I have it in like a little round bowl kind of container, but I have CoverGirl Clean Matte 540 Natural Beige Liquid Foundation. And this is one of the best ones that work with me, my skin. And again, I just take my beauty blender. I usually take a paper towel for the primer that I can get into the foundation. And I only usually use the lid at first. And at first I just do a few dots. And try to get it in my hair. And that's how much I usually start out with. Not too much, but just enough. And you just dab it. And you want to make sure it's all nice and blended in. Like that. And then what I take is, I take 2 different kinds of concealer. I take Infallible Pro Glow L'Oreal concealer. And then I also take some e.l.f. Cover Everything concealer. And I usually start off with the Pro Glow. And I usually just put it underneath my eyes where it's the worst, and then whatever spots I really need to cover up, make sure I get covered up on my face. So like right there, right there, there. And that's how I usually do my concealer, the Pro Glow one. And use the same beauty blender. Maybe just get a little bit more red. Okay. And then once again, dab it everywhere. And make sure it gets kind of at least blended a little. Because you will have another concealer coming. I do have another concealer that I put on to make sure it covers my dark circles underneath my eyes especially, and then whatever spots in my face that need to be covered up that day. And it's kind of put it in. Then I take the e.l.f. Cover Everything concealer. Or I take a sponge like this. It used to be black. And you just take and wipe it pretty much. So you get a good amount on your sponge. I'm always worried about my eyes the most because I do have really bad dark circles most days. And then right now I have a spot on my nose that I want to cover up, so I make sure that gets covered up. But I make sure my whole face gets covered up with one kind of concealer. At least I usually use to Cover Everything concealer for this one, this part. And that's all on, so you get like that look. And then after that, I take my blush brush no wait, before that actually, I take my e.l.f. contour palette. And it looks like that. And then I take one of my finer clean brushes. That's nice. I'm just using the rag to clean this one off real quick. And I use one of these kind of brushes. It's technically an eye blending brush, but I have like a million of these because I use these for everything. And then I start with the lightest shade. And I go on the top of my nose. And up my nose. And then I go like that. I know it doesn't look blended right now. And then I just kind of smooth it out. And then I take to the darkest shade. And you don't put much on the brush at all. And it might actually be better if I use, this is a real paintbrush. And I use this, might be best when I use the dark shade. Because I just do it around my nose to get my nose definition. make it like that, but it gets lighter when I use the Beauty Blender, and I just sometimes it might be better if I use the smaller Beauty Blender. So it looks high definition a little, it looks a little better. Okay. And then I use my blush brush. And I have this for both blush and bronzer. And I usually use the bronzer first. And I put it everywhere. And this is what my everyday looks, so it usually takes me about 20 to 25 minutes to get my makeup completely done. Sometimes even a half hour most some days. Okay, that's the bronzer. And then I like to smack out my sink to get all the excess bronzer out. And then I use my blush. I have 3 different kinds of blushes that I use. Not all at the same time, but different colors. And this is one of the most popular ones I use. And you just get enough. And then I usually just do the cheekbones. Just to get me a little bit of pink on my cheeks. And then, almost done with my face makeup. The only thing I have left is this mineral powder. They came in little beads, but I broke all the beads, so now it's like a finishing powder. Mineral powder, I don't know. And I just dip my brush really good into it. And get brushed really. And this one I slightly put on. I don't put too much on most days. It just gives it that finishing look. Okay. Now on to the eyes. Now my eyes, I usually use one of 2 primers. So I have kind of like a shiny eyeshadow primer. It's kind of shiny. And I have my matte. And it's not at all shiny. It's just like a paste color. Most of the time I use the shiny one just to give it that extra shiny kind of look. So that's the one I'm going to use today. And it's really pretty. And usually I just use my finger. And I use about that much. And I put it all over my eyelid. Now I'm not the biggest fan of eyeliner, so I don't usually use eyeliner. because I'm not great at it at all. And today I'm gonna do I try to switch it up usually. And I have different eyeshadows. I have this eyeshadow palette. I have this eyeshadow. And it's kind of like a purpley palette. I have my eye highlighter, which I use. I have my nudes. I have this Almay kind of palette. I have the Color Workshop in browns. I have e.l.f. in this, kind of like a neutral kind of, and then one for browns. I have this big e.l.f. palette, which has a bunch of different colors. I have Mary Kay in 3 different colors that my mom's letting me have. I have another e.l.f. in like a purpley pinky palette. I have the Color Workshop in this kind of greeny. And then I have this one in blacks and kind of like blue. And then I have this big eyeshadow, ELDP, and it has over 100 eyeshadows. And then I have a bunch of different glitters that I've made with Vaseline and glitters, and I don't even know what else I used in them. But I have a bunch of them. And I have my eyeliner, which I don't use. I have eyeliners that I don't use also in here. And mascaras that I use. Okay, I have another couple kinds of different, they're the same, but different eye primer. Today I'm gonna do probably like this purpley. I'm probably gonna do actually this one. So I'm gonna keep that one out, put the rest back. And I'm also gonna use my gold glitter, because I just love the way it gives it that look, a good look. Oh, and I also have a rock nude palette. Those are my favorites right now that I've been using. Again for me to find my mascara. All my mascara is actually right here. And usually it says there's 4 different colors. You're supposed to use all 4. I usually don't. So I'm going to take the one I use for my eyeshadows, wipe that off. And I usually use maybe the second, or the 2 middle ones. So it's going to be like that greeny and the kind of reddish. Or not. Or not. That was a fail. And thanks to the eye primer, it does not come off that easily. Great. That had to have happened. So I'm going to try to do this kind of look on the other eye, but I'm going to add just a tad little bit more purple. And I'm just going to see if it'll work. And it looks a lot better than the black eye that I got. So just take two on. Not much. And that looks a lot better, so I'm going to make it a little bit more dark. And then this is the look. It's pretty even. And it's not as boom. Got a bit right on my eye, sorry. But then I take the brush, and this is one of my favorite parts, is the glitter. And you don't add much onto the brush, and you just put it on, and you get the sparkliness. And then you have the sparkles. It actually looks like I already put mascara on because it looks like I still have it on from yesterday. But usually I use the Colossal Spider Effect by Maybelline. And the Great Lash Maybelline New York with lots of lashes. And that is not finished. And then I have my lips. I have a bunch of different colors. And today I'm going to use by Wet n Wild the 553-0D, which is dark pink frost. So it looks like that. And not much, and boom. And that's my makeup.